You
What's
good?
good, Ashley? And is that AJ I'm hearing in the back?
Yes,
Hey,
Yeah,
sir.
what's good, yo?
What's good, man?
yeah, you know he
Chilling,
loves
man.
the podcast and shit.
Let's talk some good music. You know how we do.
Yep, always.
The
Yeah.
whole town's laughing at me.
Where BJ at? I
Right,
thought he would have been here for this. Where is BJ?
right, man.
BJ, where you at? You sleeping? You probably sleeping.
Teddy P, Teddy Bear, Philadelphia's finest, highly
Yeah.
anticipated.
Yes,
Got to push
definitely.
this back like 2 times.
Nah, you do.
It's like the most anticipated shit. We always push it back. It's like we the detox of hip hop podcasts and shit.
Oh my God. Blame Reg for that.
But I hope this shit's public. Oh yeah, it is public. I was about to say. But yeah, try man. Traffic court
Yeah.
was a bitch, man.
Yeah. What happened with that, man?
Man, it was the most over dramatic, unnecessary bullshit I've been to ever since I saw the All Eyes on Me movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. So pretty much, this one girl. First of all, the judge was late,
Okay.
and then this one girl, right?
That's
Mm.
insane.
This one girl. She got on my nerves the most. She was my favorite one. They said, "Do you plead guilty or not guilty?" She gonna be like, "I don't even know. I just don't even know." I was looking at myself like, "Girl, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not trying to be here all fucking morning." The whole girl
Right.
almost snitched on herself over some bullshit that she did and stuff like that. She like, "No, no. See what happened was I was trying to such and such." And then we were looking at ourselves like, "What the fuck is you doing?"
Uh huh.
Don't rob a bank or her.
Nigga, I'm not even gonna fucking speed. I'm not even gonna fucking speed with her. She gonna be like, nah, he was going 45 out of 35. I'm like, hell no. Fuck that bullshit.
Mm.
Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck you. Then what else happened? Then this foreign nigga,
Mm-hmm.
I think he was an Indian dude and stuff like that. He was just like, I was just trying to get to my
Mm.
destination. Like,
Why you make me sound like that?
look, I'm not trying to be funny, but that's how you say like, yeah, I was just trying to get to my destination. Like,
Yeah, you're hilarious, bro.
man,
Just the way you read that.
then what else happened? What else happened? Um, oh yeah, and then guess what? Another nigga had a failure to appear in court too. The same thing I did that shit. And he was
Wow.
like, "Nah, see what happened was
Crazy.
I had a family emergency." He's talking about he had a family emergency, so he didn't. And then they told him that his attorney left his case without even telling him. I'm like, what kind of shit?
What?
That's deep right there.
What the fuck?
Y'all, I was looking at myself like, yo, man, Guilford is some shit, man. Fuck Guilford County. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
Don't get stopped down there. Take that.
What up?
Slow ass nigga.
Did I like Chubb Rock? Yeah, Chubb Rock was dope. Underrated.
Stay tuned for that
What's good?
Trackmaster breakdown. Sam.
Sam, Ronnie, Christian, what up, man?
Hey guys.
Where everybody at? Where Ray Sean at? Where's BJ at? I just hit BJ up.
You know they're gonna come late.
Yeah. Black people times too.
Plus, you know,
DMX got COVID?
yeah, DMX, they say he has COVID.
Wow. That's crazy.
Somebody just wish we had karma on him. What is going on?
Yeah, he
That'd
tested
be
positive for
crazy.
COVID.
I'm just gonna say this. Something just don't feel right about all of this.
It's not
I'm
right?
just, I'm just gonna flat out say this.
What you mean?
It's like first of all, they said the nigga is like in grave condition, right? And all of a sudden, his lawyer's gonna be like, "Oh no, it's over fabricated and stuff like that. I over fabricated it."
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know it, what else? It's just all of a sudden now he's gonna be like he has COVID now and stuff. It's like I just feel like
Right.
There's more to the story. That's what I just feel.
I think so.
Because something just don't something
Yeah,
like
I don't know. But hey, they saying they're gonna run tests to see like if there's any brain activity. Because right now he's on life support and on a freaking ventilator right now. That's keeping him
Right.
alive.
because there was a recent interview and he was in good spirits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what interview I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
it's like,
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
I don't know. Something in my gut is not right about this.
yeah, what exactly did he overdose on that led
Right.
to his heart attack?
And say,
It's crazy.
Some mystery and stuff.
I'm I like I said, I hope the best for him and stuff like that. But I'm just saying that he was got to be
Yeah, I
careful.
hope he really does pull through.
And this is just not. This is me not being a conspiracist and stuff like that. I'm just saying my gut feeling. Anyway, Sean.
It's good.
Hey,
What else is going on? I was just talking to my coworker Ash. I was just saying there's not a lot of hip hop that's really exciting me lately and stuff like that.
Right.
It's like
what
everybody
you say?
sounding the same now. I said a lot of music's not exciting me right now. Everybody's sounding the same. I can't tell the difference between who's who these days.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Damn. I mean, I work hard on my shit. I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but it's like I don't want to be the 8,000 nigga talking about going to a strip club when doing damn well almost all the strip clubs are closed and COVID and shit. So I'm just like, what the fuck is we doing? And then to top it off and stuff like that, you got people like wearing wedding dresses and claim that they gangster rappers now and stuff like that. I'm just like, what? You got like people acting like they tough guys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like everyone wants to be a star in TikTok. I just feel like hip hop now is like a TikTok talent show. That's what I think it is. Everybody's trying to is so focused on making TikTok songs, nursery rhymes and shit. You feel me? Like there's this one rapper, this female rapper and stuff like that. She made a song called "Roaches Ain't Shit," and I think she calls herself Baby Mother. That's her name, Baby Mother. Y'all ever heard of Baby Mother before? I can't hear you, Char. Your mic's muted.
Nah, baby mama. That's her name.
Yeah, Baby Mother.
What the hell?
Yeah, she made a song called Roaches Don't Die.
What? This is a real song.
That's a real song because
Oh my god.
I was looking up female rapper names, right?
Right.
I was trying to prove a point to somebody, and next thing you know, I saw Baby Mother. Roaches Don't Die.
Wow.
I'm looking at myself like Baby Mother.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm-mm.
Shit, Baby Mother. Anyway, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
All right.
All right.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our breakdowns. This is your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
Got my homegirl Ash with you. Got my special guest, my homeboy AJ.
What's up?
And due to popular demand, and I mean a lot of popular demand, we are going to discuss the discography of the late great Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy Pendergrass is literally one of the icons when it comes to soul music, in my opinion. Started off as a member of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. They, took over R&B in the late early 80s
Right.
until a horrific accident, which we're going to talk about that. But at the end of the day, he's always been like one of the most influential soul acts of all time. How did y'all get into Teddy Pendergrass?
You know, just being a kid around the house and having mom play the great soul music that she used to play, and playing his classic songs. Love TKO and Turn Off the Lights, and You Can't Hide from Yourself. So many classics this man gave us, soul music. And you know, I don't remember when. Yeah, I was really young when he had the car accident. I want to say I was like 4 years old when he had the car accident. But everything that I seen from him was like after the car accident, like him being in paralyzed and in a wheelchair. That was like my first vision of him. Like I don't know, I didn't know his stuff before the accident, but I used to see, just seeing him on like old videos of like him on Soul Train and at the Grammys and stuff like that. He was definitely somebody that I knew of, at an early age, and his music, and I've always felt like he's been underrated when it comes to soul music. Like you hear about Barry White, you hear about Stevie Wonder. I don't really hear too many people, at least not now, bring his name up. But he Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, he gave us classics with that group, and I definitely think he has a solid solo career. More than one classic album, and I'm glad that we discussing another legend like we did with Luther. And yeah, that was like my introduction to him.
I was somewhat familiar with Teddy Pendergrass because I know some of his songs they played on the radio, and I remember watching his unsung episode a few years ago, and then most recently his documentary on Showtime.
Bad. You got any stuff about Teddy Pendergrass or nah? Sure. Good. Well, me, I think the first time I got into Teddy Pendergrass was when I heard this track "Love TKO," and it was just that slow groove and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at myself like, what the hell is a "Love TKO" and stuff like that, and whatever the nigga went through. And look, he like I broke it down. It's like love technical knockouts. I'm just like, hope the girl didn't abuse him like no Lionel Richie kind of shit. But like I said, we'll talk more about that. So let's start in 1977. Teddy Pendergrass rocking the Pimp Jacket with a self-titled album. Man, this is an R&B classic if you ask me. Personally, I feel like one of his best albums. A lot of samples came from this album too. Um, McFadden and Whitehead, Gambling Huff, Philadelphia's finest on this album. You got songs like I Don't Love You Anymore. And you got The Whole Town's Laughing at Me, which very chilling song. I love that song, in my opinion. Then you got the Somebody Told Me track. This is a very, very dope album. It's a classic, in my opinion. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5.
Definitely a classic album. It captures that. I love the '70s sound. You know what I'm saying? I think has that '70s disco sound to it. Um, when you hear tracks like You Can't Hide from Yourself. That's like one of my favorites. I love the horns on that and the beat and the chorus. You can't hide from yourself. No matter where you go, there you are. I love that classic song. The more I get, the more I want. The whole town's laughing at me. One of my favorites on here. I don't love you anymore. Great album, great production. Definitely a classic album. Five Mics for me. A great way to start off his solo career, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, Teddy's self-titled debut album. I'll admit a lot of stuff throughout his discography. There are only certain songs that I'm familiar with. Others I heard for the very first time throughout his Showtime documentary. Like I Don't Love You Anymore. That's definitely a good song. Other songs I liked off here is You Can't Hide From Yourself. The Whole Town's Laughing at Me, and Easy Easy You Gotta Take It Easy. For him to break out on his own after leaving Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes is definitely a life changing and life altering career move for him. Overall, the album was great. I'll give it 5 out of 5.
Very dope.
He cold. He look cold on here, man. He look like a pimp on this album cover, man.
For real, man.
He got. I thought this was like a man bag he was rocking. It's like a scarf or something. He got swagger, man. It's a legend.
For real. Now, 1978 was when he really started cooking and stuff like that. This is when he dropped the Life is a Song Worth Singing album. I actually do have a copy of the album. It's in my dad's collection, believe it or not. One of my all-time favorite Teddy Pendergrass albums. Um, you got songs like "Close the Door," which everyone knows that song. Been sampled a lot. You Get Up, Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose. One of my all-time favorite TP songs he's ever done. Of course, When Somebody Loves You Back. Ooh, that's a classic right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this definitely like one of the most influential when it comes to Philadelphia soul. Again, another 5 out of 5.
Man, I love it, man. This is close the door. Everybody knows that song, "Close the Door," a classic that's been sampled by so many people. Keith Murray for the "I Get Lifted" remix.
Oh my God.
Classic remix by Keith Murray. So many other people I can't remember. Like so many other artists sampled that song. When Somebody Loves You Back. Now there's a rendition. I remember hearing there used to be a mixtape artist named Razor back in like I want to say like 2006, and he did a rendition of that song, but it don't come close to the original joint.
Of
But
course.
huh?
I said of course.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they were trying to like market him as like the next Omarion. But he only had that one song. He never came out with an album or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean.
I don't even want to be the next Mario. I'm sorry.
But yeah, but that's a classic song.
Great.
It's just a dope album. Cold Cold World. I forgot about that one. That's one of my favorites, and just a solid album. I'm giving it a 4.5. If people feel like it's a classic, that's great because I feel like his first four were like the best of his discography. So, another solid album for me.
Mm. Yeah, Life is a Song Worth Singing. Definitely another great album. Definitely something that people should really give a listen to. Songs such as Cold Cold World, Get Up, Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose, Close the Door. I mean, of course, everybody and their mama know that song, Close the Door.
Oh yeah.
But I'll admit, yeah, yeah, I'll admit, Cold Cold World and Get Up, Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose. Those are my favorites off this album. And overall, he did a terrific job on this one as well. I'll give this 5 out of 5.
Oh yeah. Now, when it comes to the next two albums, man, I don't even know which one to pick as my favorite. But if I was to put my money on it, it might be the Teddy album. Man, that album cover is so dope. Such an iconic album cover. Just him in that white suit and girl leaning next to him and stuff. Yeah, this was released in 1979. Um, Such a great album. Probably his best album. You just start off with "Come Go with Me," which again is such an iconic song, and then we get to "Turn Off the Lights." Oh my God! Like
Turn
such.
off the light.
Yep.
Mm.
Do me. Woo!
Yes,
Set
crazy.
me free. This album right here. This album is should be in the same category as Ozzy Brothers Between the Sheets. Smokey Robinson's Quiet Storm when it comes to that bedroom Quiet Storm music, in my opinion. Five Mike's classic.
Definitely. From the beginning song, "Come Go With Me," that's been sampled so many times.
Shrimp
Tu-
stick.
Turn off the lights. If you know, like I know, Banyan track, "Do Me," "Set Me Free." This whole album is a classic. The production was great. The love songs. This is like a lover's album. Like this is an album you put on for like Valentine's Day, or you put on for like your wedding anniversary or whatever. This is definitely a lover's album, and I think it's a classic, man. And just the drip that he had on here, like you know what I'm saying, like with the chick in the background. I'm pretty sure he probably slept with this chick. The chick in the background and the suit, and he was just a pimp. This is pimp shit right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Teddy was all about the drip, and he had it going on in the album cover, and I love it. Definitely one of my favorite Teddy Pendergrass albums. It's a classic.
Yeah, man.
Shame on Freddie Gibbs for trying to recreate this shit. You ain't Teddy.
Pretty gives fuck that cover
You are
up.
not Teddy. Sorry.
Mm. Yeah, the Teddy album, I'll admit, Come Go With Me is a favorite of mine off this album. And of course, everybody knows Turn Off the Lights. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of babies were made by that song. Other songs I like off this album were I'll Never See Heaven Again, If You Know Like I Know, and Set Me Free. I'll give this album a 4 out of 5.
Definitely a very dope album. Now he did drop a live album back in 79 too, which again that was a pretty dope album and stuff, pretty solid.
Right.
Now we're gonna get in 1980. Teddy Pendergrass is not that creative when it comes to album names. Like, you have his self-titled album, you got the Teddy. Now you got
Mm.
TP. I'm just like, what's next? Your middle name? What's next? Theodore? Like
Rest in
Grass?
peace.
I mean, let me stop. TP. Where do I begin? Is it still good to you? Ashford and Simpson. Lord have mercy. He ate this song up, man. What a way to start this whole fucking album. This was this definitely had like a lot of his signature tracks too, like the song he did a rendition of the Peabo Bryson classic "Feel the Fire" with Stephanie Mills, which
Yeah.
I like that version. I'm not gonna lie, but nothing can top Peabo Bryson. I'm sorry. Um, Love TKO, which a little trivia about that song. Teddy Pendergrass did not do the original version of that song.
What?
It was,
Who did that?
yeah, it was by a cat named David Oliver, and
Never
he
heard
did
of
an
him.
album called "Here's to You" that was ironically released in 1980. But once Teddy Pendergrass did that, the rest is history. So everyone forgot about the original version.
Mm.
So, "Let Me Love You," very dope track. I'm definitely gonna give this album again a solid 5 out of 5 in my opinion. Man,
Definitely a solid album. Is it still good to you? Love that joint. "Take Me in Your Arms" with Stephanie Mills, another legend. Dope, funky '80s track. Has like a. I love the beat for that. I just called to say, solid track. And my favorite, Love TKO, been sampled by everybody from Ahmad with the Back in the Day remix to Escape, Who Can I Run To remix. Kenny Lattimore used it on his first album back in like '96. Just a great track, real smooth beat, the bass line. You got Teddy singing about like a love, like he not being a fool and losing out to love twice. And singing about I gotta let it go because it's a love TKO for him. He's done with love, and I love that. I love that song. That song is timeless. I can hear that song every day for the rest of my life and not get tired of it. Just a great song and just a great album in general. Definitely a classic album in my opinion. So it's 5 mics for me.
Yeah, TP. The only songs that I liked off this album were "Girl You Know" and "Love TKO." I had no idea that it was done by someone else, "Love TKO," because I mean I've heard that song so many times by Teddy. I thought it was originally his song, but I remember the instrumental was being sampled for a song that Kenny Lattimore did on his debut album, but I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I'll give this album 4.5 out of 5.
Yes, yes. Now we're going to get into the last album that he did before he got paralyzed with It's Time for Love. While I do admit it's not touching the previous two, this is still a very dope album that was released in '81. It has some of my all-time favorite Teddy songs. I Can't Live Without Your Love. Oh my God, very dope track. Caesar Womack, man, and Leon Huff did that one. You're My Latest, My Greatest Inspiration, which that's my favorite TP song in my opinion. Um, I Can't Leave Your Love Alone. Like this is a very soulful album. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was a dope album. I like the production. Not the strongest of songs to me, but there's some banging songs. 9 times out of 10, I enjoyed that song. Keep on loving me. It's time for love. I can't leave you alone. You must live on. They definitely had some bangers on here. I don't feel like it's as strong as the first four, but it's not a bad album at all. Definitely banging. I'll give it a 4.5.
It's Time for Love, even though all of the other his other previous albums were great. I feel like there was something missing from this one. But I'll admit the title track, "You Must Live On," and "You're My Greatest Inspiration." Those are all good songs. So I'll give this album 4 out of 5.
All right.
And the Kenny Lattimore song is called "I Won't Let You Down," where he sampled Love
Okay.
TKO on his first album.
Okay. Thanks, Trey.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Now, when it comes to his 80s discography, I think it's the best time to say that there were some albums that definitely, I want to say, extensions to one another. And I feel like when he did one album, he would try to do the other thing he did on the last album and stuff. And you're going to see a lot of that throughout the decade. And that's where we're going to get into This One's For You. Now, this was just released right after his accident, which I pretty much think he recorded some of his tracks before the accident, in my opinion.
Right.
Um, they try to add some synths to this album. This was an okay album. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I do like This One's For You. Barry Manilow and Marty Penzer, they did that track. The Gift of Life was pretty good too, but like I said, this was around the time when R&B in the early '80s had that weird kind of sound when they were trying to find its groove, and this was like around the Thriller era and stuff like that too. So even though Thriller wasn't released until like late '82, so I'm gonna give this probably a 4 out of 5.
And we talked about that same thing when we did the Luther discography when he came out. I think it was his third album, and it sounded it sounded real that 80s retro R&B like Thriller,
Yeah,
because Thriller was such a game changer for the genre and the industry. Was like a lot of artists felt like they had to update their sound to compete with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the album was good. I think, it had some great production, some great songs like I Can't Win for Losing, Loving You was good. Now Tell Me That You Love Me, and I like the guitar riff on that track. It's Up to You, What You Do with Your Life. I love the horns on that one. Only to You. I think it was a solid album. I would give it 4 mics. Definitely. Again, it's not a whack album. There's a lot of tracks on here that I enjoy. I'll definitely give it 4 mics.
yeah.
And don't leave me. I forgot about don't leave me out along the road. Cameron sampled that for Moving Weight Part Two with Prodigy. Like
Okay.
the way that it starts off with the guitars, damn, damn, damn. That part, Cameron sampled for Moving Weight Part Two.
This one's for you. There were some songs that I did like. I Can't Win for Losing, the title track. Loving You is good. Don't leave me out along the road. Those are great songs. I know this one's for you. I know Teddy sang that for the funeral of his then girlfriend slash manager back in the day.
That's
For
what's
anyone who
up.
didn't know
That's
that.
crazy. Cool G.
Hey Coogee.
What's up, Coogee? What's up? Chef G. Yeah. All right. And now we're gonna get into Heaven Only Knows, which I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like this was an extension of the It's Time for Love. I mean, this one's for you. I don't like the album cover. I really don't like the album cover. I'm gonna be real with you.
What's your issue
I
with
just
the
feel
album
like
cover?
I don't know. I just felt like it was just like it's one of those cheesy '80s album covers kind of. And he did this when he was leaving Philadelphia International, and I kind of felt that around the late '80s, like Philadelphia International, they pretty much not the late '80s, like once Teddy had an accident, I don't know, they just didn't really care about him like that. Because I think around that time they were working with Patti LaBelle because she did that It's Time for Love album with their song If You Only Knew and stuff. So he left Philadelphia and went to Asylum, the next album. So this album was not really that memorable to me, to be real with you. Like vocally, Teddy did his thing on some of the songs, like I Want My Baby Back, Crazy About Your Love. But eh, I'll give it like a 4 out of 5.
I thought it was some good songs on here. Some good production. Heaven Only Knows. I love that song, and You and Me for Right Now. I like the '80s. It has like an '80s retro bounce to that song. Crazy About Your Love. That song is like it starts off slow, and then like the beat builds up. I like that. Judge for Yourself. I thought it was some good songs on here. It's not one of his best. I'll give it like a 3.5. But again, like there's some good songs. Not everything on here was classic material, but um, there's some bangers on here.
Heaven only knows. I mean, there were only a few songs off here that really interest me or that I like, such as Judge for Yourself, Life is for Living, You and Me for Right Now, and the title track. And yeah, I feel like this album, it wasn't entirely terrible, but it just I just know that after his accident and all that, things were just never the same. So even though this album wasn't a bad one, I'll give this 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I definitely hear you about that. It's just, like you said, it just felt like something was missing.
Hmm.
Right.
So 1984. he came out with Love Language. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this album was pretty good. This was when he was in Asylum. This is like a nice little transition album. He adapted to that like late '80s R&B adult contemporary kind of sound. This was the first appearance. I want to say the first appearance of Whitney Houston on Wax with the song "Hold Me." I love that song. "In My Time," "Stay with Me." Yeah, this was a pretty good album in my opinion. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. This was his true comeback after the accident.
I didn't care for it. I you know I just didn't like it. I like you're my choice tonight. That's about it. I didn't really care. It's not one of my favorite albums from Teddy. I don't think the production was really hitting for me like the first four or five, but you know, I didn't care for the album.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel Love Language was definitely a stepping stone for Teddy as far as his comeback is concerned. I'll admit, I love the song In My Time. I remember even watching the video for it. And I remember watching his unsung episode and they were talking about it for a little bit and just seeing clips of it, of him being, in his wheelchair in the gymnasium in his old high school and stuff like that, and them playing like old clips of him before his accident and, being with his family and all that. I'll admit, I did get a little teary eyed just
You
seeing
know,
that. Yeah. But other songs that I liked Hot Love and Hold Me with Whitney Houston. So I'll give this album 4 out of 5 mics.
got you. All right. Now I'm gonna get into Working It Back, released in '85. I didn't care for this album. This was like another one of those extension albums and stuff like that. Like I felt like we was trying to do it here with Love Language with this album. Like there's not really that many memorable songs here in my opinion. So
Right.
yeah, just that '80s sound. I just a lot
Mhm.
of R&B acts were just going for that synth '80s sound. Like
Right.
if not that, then that adult contemporary kind of sound.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5.
I didn't care for it. "Want You Back in My Life," I like that song, but even that song sounded like something New Edition would have did.
Mm.
I didn't
Right,
care for it. Huh?
and the songwriting was just horrible on this album too.
Right. No. I don't care for this.
My thoughts on working it back. Mm, I just had mixed feelings about this, to be real. It's like some songs or just like majority of the songs off this album, I feel like it just weren't meant for Teddy, in my opinion. There were only a few that I did like Try mentioned, I Want You Back in My Life. Never felt like dancing. I felt that was like a good up tempo track, with the 80s sound and all. Let Me Be Closer and One of Us Fell in Love. Other than that, I just mm, I just really was not too sure of how I would feel about this album, so I'll just give this 3 out of 5.
Yes, and then 3 years later, he dropped, in my opinion, a very solid comeback, a nice way to end the decade with Joy. Love this album. That song Joy, I had a lot of memories listening to that song when I was little. I remember Music Choice always used to play that anytime the Army Classic station. Um, I just this is the album that I felt like the contemporary sounds worked for him. Like 2 a.m. That's like that vintage Teddy right there with an '80s twist. Love is the power. I love that song. Can we be lovers? Like this is like a near perfect album. I'm gonna give this probably like a 4.5 out of 5. And in my opinion, his last great album, in my opinion. So
I like this the title track. That was a big hit when that came out, and I like that track. I didn't. I don't think that like to me it had a New Jack sound, a New Jack swing sound to it. I don't think it really fit him. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounded like early New Jack swing, and that was the issue with a lot of these artists when they try to update their sound to what's trendy now, and
I read like,
you know what I'm saying. I didn't care for the album, but I love this. I like the title track. I think the title track is one of his best hits ever. You know what I'm saying? Just the album just wasn't for me.
Mm. I know the Joy album. I'll admit I love the title track too. It's just it just had it was just one of those albums that had that, I guess, that 80s sound before the transition of New Jack Swing was hitting the airwaves, you know. Um, Another song that I liked was I'm Ready.
yeah,
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, but even though this was, I guess, like the the album I was listening to before hopping on here, I'll admit some of the stuff was pretty good. So I'll give this 4.5 out of 5.
okay,
And I like "Good to You." I like that was a melodic ballad. I like that song. I think that song, that song, "Good to You." To me, it sounded like a Babyface track.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Really?
Well,
saying? That I forgot to mention that song, like that song, I can like if he had like Babyface or R. Kelly, like I think he could have made great music. On the ballad side of things in the '90s, like that song was dope. I like that one.
yeah.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah.
Now the '90s. Oh God.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to none of his 90s stuff, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, truly blessed. I did not really care for.
Oh wow.
I mean, it had some dope cuts. Like I did like she knocked me off my feet. I like it should have been you. The cover of How Can You Mend a Broken Heart. But I don't know, man. I just felt like Trice said, this is when he was really trying to go with the New Jack Swing
Right.
sound and stuff like that. And Teddy's voice is not really meant for those kind of beats and stuff like that and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah. Glad to Be Alive. You remember that song, Reg, on this album? That song reminded me of the intro to the Cosby Show. Like like how every year they kept having like a new season intro.
Yeah.
And there was one intro. There was one season. I want to say it was maybe the season 3 or season 4, where they had like a New Jack Swing type of intro for the
Beep,
Cosby Show.
beep,
Mhm.
beep. Yeah, that.
Right, with the horn and the scratching and all that. That
Yeah.
sounded
Yeah.
like the Cosby Show intro. And I'm
Oh,
like, yo, what the hell am I hearing on here? I'm like, no, this
Oh,
is
for the
not
final
good.
season of the show. Oh wow.
This
yeah.
is
Fucking
not good.
fucking
Oh, it's
Theo.
the final season? Okay.
Theo was breakdancing and shit like that.
Right, right, right. And I was like, no, this is not it for Teddy. Like, for his legendary status, he shouldn't be resorting to doing tracks that could have been for Bobby Brown or Johnny Gill. Like, I don't think it fit his voice though.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I didn't like the album.
Oh, there's a video to that song too.
Oh, is it? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
What do y'all think went wrong when he dropped his 90s albums?
He couldn't. He couldn't. They. You see, like, but same thing with Luther. Like, they can't really adapt to.
The changing
Right,
sounds.
and
Yeah.
that one album where we talked about for Luther, where he had like Stevie J doing production, and he had like some
Oh
rappers.
yeah, I remember
I'm like,
that.
that's not Luther. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
Luther trying to keep up with the times. But it's not like vintage Luther, and that's the problem a lot of them had trying to update their sound into the '90s or the even the '80s or whatever or the 2000s, and it just didn't work for some of them. You saw like Joe Levert, he didn't really do that. Like Joe Levert stayed to
Stay
his
true to
vintage
himself.
sound. Yeah, he didn't really try to get. I mean, he had like maybe one or two songs where he did. I know. I remember he did a on the, I think the Love and Consequences album. He had Busy Bone on there or Crazy Bone. But
I did
other
not
than
know
that, he
that.
didn't really care about the trends. Like he just stick to his sound. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with even with Maxwell. Maxwell stuck to his sound. He didn't go out and try to do a whole bunch of collabs with people and a lot of them that's why they careers ended on a downfall because when they came up in the golden years they had classic stuff. It wasn't all about the trends and all that. And then when they had to adapt to like whatever generation was out at that time, they faltered. So I think that's what it was for Teddy as well.
Good point. Now this creepy album, a little more magic. Yo, what the fuck is over this album cover? Is that fucking Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Like,
Wait. What? How does the album cover look?
Him
uh,
and Black Cat,
hold on, I'm gonna show it to you.
and he's wearing like black gloves, like black racing driving gloves.
I'm like, Teddy, what the fuck are you, Teddy?
Nah,
Good God,
it's not him, yo. Look,
Oh Lord.
why you got the cat on the cover though?
why the cat look all evil?
I know, right? Look like he been about to like to tear someone's
Yo,
face off.
I think that is Salem from Sabrina the Teen Witch.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Salem,
Oh man,
Mm.
Salem was that nigga though, but yeah, this was his worst album.
yeah,
Everything from this album is just not that good. Like the New Jack Swing. By that time, New Jack Swing was kind of dying.
right.
Like you had all these good people like Barry, Gerald Levert, Leon
Mm-hmm.
Huff.
Right.
What the fuck went wrong in this album?
Yeah.
Like, and this
It's
was his
not for
last
him.
album on Electro Records too. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, come on. You have songs like Voodoo, Can't Help Nobody, like Little More Man. Like, nah, bad album. No,
It's
Mm.
again, it's just not for him. Like these are songs that could have been for a New Jack Swing artist, and I don't think he it translate well for Teddy's voice. And I could understand like the artists, trying to introduce themselves to a generation. You know what I'm saying? But not the New Jacks. New Jack Swing wasn't for everybody. It was certain artists that can pull it off, and then there was artists that couldn't pull it off, and he was one of them. So I think that's the main reason why this album didn't do good. I do like No One Like You. I thought that was a decent song, but other than that, the rest of it to me was terrible. So
yeah.
yeah,
Then he dropped his last album, You and I, which I didn't really hear everything from this album and stuff
right,
like that. A lot of the songs was kind of rare to find on
right.
streaming services and on YouTube. But again, I I didn't care. It was not
Yeah,
that good. And this was like his last album, minus the Christmas album that he came out with. So
right,
even though he didn't think he retired from music until like the 2000s and shit.
right. And then in '03 he dropped the Love Collection songs with like all his best ballads, like Close the Doors on here, Love TKO,
Hmm.
Come Go With Me. So this is a great collection of his love songs. Like if you just want to have his love songs, that to me is like his strong stuff, the ballads. Then
Yeah,
pick this up. I mean I don't know if it's still in print because it did come out in '03, but this is a good collection of his love songs.
yeah, man. Any thoughts on You and I?
No, I didn't care for it either. Sam gave it two mics. It's definitely two mics because I didn't care for nothing on there.
Yeah, man. That concludes the Teddy Pendergrass breakdown. Oh, shit, no, not this place. Not this place.
Yeah.
So, oh, what's been going on, everybody?
It's good.
Chat's kind of dead tonight.
Zion's not there.
No, Zion's not here.
What? Hot take Zion is not here? That's
Nah,
a shock.
Mm.
Hmm.
we not talking about hip hop. Remember?
Yeah.
You know,
Is that
niggas.
what it is?
Yeah, we're not talking about hip hop.
Oh man, crazy.
So who saw the Space? I didn't see the Space Jam trailer yet.
Oh God.
I watched the trailer.
What do you think? Do you think that movie will make as much money as the first one?
I
But it's
doubt it.
LeBron.
Well,
It's LeBron.
yes,
Right.
I actually do believe it or not, because
Mm-hmm.
even if the movie does, even if the quality of the movie is not bad, it's still gonna be successful and shit. Because
Right.
Yeah,
for
but
one,
I mean, it took so long for them to do a sequel to begin with. I mean, it's like been going on 25 years since the original. It's like that big
Mm-hmm.
of a gap
Right.
in time. Because, I mean, come on. We've
Mm-hmm.
all witnessed what happened when they did Coming to America too. They waited like 30 plus years to do that. I mean, come on now.
I agree with that. Well, I hope
Right.
they don't mess up with LeBron. That's gonna make him look
Yeah,
bad.
but it's like when
Mm-hmm.
Space Jam came out, it was huge, and I remember seeing it in theaters. I even had it on videotape. I mean, I watched that movie like a million freaking times, and
Right.
it's still I can still consider it one of my childhood favorites. But it's like when I saw the trailer, it's like they changed a lot, even the way they did it, because some of the characters don't look the same. Well, they are animated, but they
Mm-hmm.
CGI them, and the
Right.
quality
oh
just
God,
Yep.
yeah, the quality
no,
just doesn't look right. I mean, they
no,
even
please.
changed they even changed the way Lola Bunny looks
Mm-hmm.
compared to the first one to
That
now.
was disrespectful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
And what about like in the trailer they showed Yosemite Sam with the guns and they said they were gonna
With the
take the
guns,
guns
yeah.
away. So I didn't understand that.
Oh, that's nothing. Pepe Le Pew ain't in it.
Right. But yeah, they canceled him out of everything.
How you have
Yeah.
a Looney Tune without Pepe Le Pew?
I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, because
stupid.
there was a tweet about him about Pepe Le Pew, and they
Yeah.
said that he promotes, I guess, rape culture.
Right. He's being rapey.
Oh, that's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cancel.
We mentioned that last week. Like anybody that has like the Looney Tunes on DVD, it's a collector's item now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
So,
I'm like, but LeBron can't act. Like I've seen him in Trainwreck. He was a Trainwreck in that film. You know,
Mm.
he cannot act. So I think I mean the movie's gonna do well, but I think his performance people are gonna talk about it. Like I don't think he can act. I think it's gonna be crap because of him.
who else? Who else gonna be in the movie?
Don Cheadle is in it.
Oh God,
Yeah.
no, not Don.
Yeah,
Usually you get movies.
Don Cheadle is in it. Oh, there's Zion. You're late.
Oh,
Um,
Zion.
Hector was good. Who else is in it? I think LeBron's wife is in it. His actual wife.
Oh God.
Really?
Yeah, Savannah.
Yeah.
They Savannah is supposedly she's in the film. I know they having other NBA stars in it. They didn't show them though, but I think
Yeah.
Blake Griffin and James Harden supposed to be in it as well.
As long as LeVar Ball's not in it, I'm good.
Nah, they didn't.
I know about that.
You know, and they got like a whole bunch of cameos from like Batman and King Kong, and it's basically like a whole product placement.
Oh,
Yeah, they have like a whole
Oh.
bunch of different characters. Like if you've seen Ready Player One, they had a whole bunch of characters from different
Yeah,
iconic
yeah,
films
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. In
Looney
the
Tunes are
trailer, it had a
Fred
bunch of
Roger Rabbit.
cameos in it, like from
yeah,
Fred Flintstone to Yogi Bear
right.
to the Iron
hmm The
Giant, and
Penguin and Joker. Yeah,
yeah.
Is this Looney Tunes or Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
right.
Last time
They,
I thought this was a Looney Tunes exclusive. See,
and that's a
Me
movie I
too.
always wanted a sequel for. I always wanted a sequel for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they
was
never
that,
gave us one.
you never saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, no, I've seen it. I've always wanted a sequel for it though.
Hell no,
You didn't want a sequel for
Mm-mm.
that?
Mm-mm.
no,
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm.
no.
They gonna mess it
Mm-mm.
up.
I mean, it made so much money. I thought for sure they would have gave us a two and three.
Like I said, that ship's already sailed and shit. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The momentum for that would have went downhill real quick. I mean,
Yeah.
Especially,
certain things should not have sequels.
and that movie
Just
was so
leave it
edgy
alone.
for that movie was so edgy for its time too. I do not want to see that movie in
Yeah.
20.
Right. Ronnie said Clay Thompson and Dame Lillard is in Space Jam 2 also. Yeah, but they haven't shown them in the trailer though. I know that
Yeah.
there's like other plays in there.
Like if they dare touch Jessica Rabbit, it's gonna be a wrap.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
The greatest cartoon female ever on paper and stuff like that.
Oh Lord, really?
I'm just picking
What
facts.
what about you ever seen Cool World with Brad Pitt and Kim Basinger?
I've seen it.
Yeah, I saw some of
So
that shit.
what did you think about her as the cartoon?
Yeah, she's dope too.
She was dope.
Yeah, I gotta see the whole. It's been years since I've seen that shit
Yeah,
though.
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. Then I heard that Tracy Ellis Ross is doing the Daria revival.
Yeah, they doing that.
Oh
What the
yeah.
fuck does she have to do with Daria?
I don't know, man.
Mm.
I don't know.
That Kenya Burke is trying to do the 1 years. Now she's trying to do Daria and shit like that.
Good lord.
I'm sick and tired of all our people trying to do all this white people revive all this white people shit, and then that shit
Z-
fucking up.
Zion said, "How do you feel about auto tune? Should it be accepted in hip hop?"
I feel like auto tune is played out at this point.
I agree. I don't. I mean, it happened. You know, Lil Wayne used it. Kanye West, T Pain, so many others.
I feel like everyone's still T Pain shine and shit.
Yeah, like that ship is sailed already. Like people still using auto
Oh
tune in
yeah.
this day and age.
Then niggas didn't pay T Pain and shit except for except
Right.
for Lil Wayne.
Crazy.
I'm like, that's why you should own your publishing, y'all.
Pop. Oh yeah, Pop Smoke came out with he was in a movie called Boogie. I haven't watched it. About an Asian ball player.
I can already tell you everyone's gonna get hype for this whole movie and shit. But I might see that shit. You know, I might
You might
actually.
watch it, Boogie.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boogies, the one with the Asian basketball player. But I can already tell you what's gonna happen. He's gonna be caught up in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna
Gonna
leave.
die.
No, he's not gonna die. He has to play
No.
one game. He's gonna play one game to win and stuff like that, and then he's gonna go to school, get a scholarship. Yeah,
Yeah.
these dance sports
There's,
movies, they don't surprise me. It's always the same thing. There's always gonna be that one
there,
motherfucker that says, "Oh, you're not down for the team and stuff like that."
right.
Next year he's gonna do some shit to surprise him. Then there's gonna be a love interest. He's gonna say some lies or some shit like that. Talk about I thought you trusted me, yada yada yada, all that
Doesn't
shit.
it sound like Sunset Park?
It sounds it sounds like Drumline,
Drum.
Mm.
yo, Sunset Park. That's the after school special. Trace, Terrence Howard in that movie have you rolling.
Oh man.
Mm.
What the fuck is Carl from Cheers doing in that movie? Carl Love from Cheers and Federal Star.
Right.
Oh,
Uh,
y'all remember Coach Carter?
Yeah.
yes, that was a good film.
See, that was a sports film done right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because Sam Jackson wasn't playing with them kids.
Right.
Shit. That little Hispanic nigga, I've done everything you told me to do. I was like, nigga, ain't nobody asked you, nigga. You say
Um.
we always wanted to quit.
Oh yeah. Grisella came out with a movie. I haven't watched that yet. All this on streaming.
But I can't find that shit, yo.
Conflicted.
Yeah, I can't find that.
Yeah. You used I want to say try cinema file.
All
Might
right,
have it. Or what's the other one I use? Maybe like TTV should have it.
all right. Text me the name and shit.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet though, but it's on streaming now, and I know it's a hood film, so
Hood Films.
it's a hood film.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
the app was called Hood Films. I'm like,
No, it's a hood film, but I mean, I heard the soundtrack is dope. Conway's not on the soundtrack though, but the soundtrack is good. Not a couple of nice songs on there, but I haven't seen the film. I know Benny is starring in it.
maybe I can have a good album to listen to this year. Shit.
Right. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. Ronnie said, "Okay, well check Amazon Prime."
Ronnie, you're the goat.
Yeah, it's on there. So Ronnie must have saw. Ronnie, what did you think about the film? Because I haven't seen it yet. I know I've seen it on streaming. I just haven't watched it yet. Ronnie said worst movie, Sunset Park or Ride. Definitely Ride. I did
Oh
not like that.
god.
Who
Did not
was
like
in
that film. Ride.
Yeah, who was in that movie?
Uh,
Malik
Federal Star.
Yoba,
Yeah.
Melissa DeSosa, the girl who played Laura from Family Matters was in it.
Right.
Sweet Laura Winslow
And
was in the
Federal. I think Federal Star was in it.
Sweet Laura Winslow was in the
Sweet
hood.
Laura. Yeah, Laura Winslow and
Yeah.
Federal.
Well, No, who saw that Jaleel White movie? Who ate the mashed potatoes?
I didn't see that.
Not me.
When
Potato
did that
salad,
come out?
2006.
Nah, I did not see that.
It's like who made the potato salad? That's the movie.
Did
Oh
not
my
see that.
god, but the title.
Yo, it's pretty much like 130 minutes of everybody shitting on Jaleel White because he's a cop.
Right.
Like, oh, you a cop? Oh
You a
wow,
cop.
officer. And Clifton Powell's in the fucking movie and shit, and fucking
Sticky Fingers is in it too. Yeah, Sticky and Fredro's in it.
oh Jesus.
Yeah, that was
Mm-hmm.
terrible. Did not like it.
Yeah, we need to do a top worst hood movies.
Yes, we do. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still got to do the worst black movies too.
Yes, cause there's a lot of there was some good hood films and there was a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
Um, what was a bad hood movie?
Anything from No Limit?
No, well, there was actually some good No Limit
You like
movies.
some No Limit films? I didn't
That
like
was
none of
so
these.
bad. It was so bad it's good. Like
Soul Plane? That should be number one.
which one?
Soul Plane?
Oh, Soul Plane. That's in the class
Mm-hmm.
by itself. That's
Yeah.
that's the masterpiece in bad hood movies. So Soul Plane is so much of a cult classic that people don't want to admit that they watch it on the low.
Exactly. I didn't watch it, and I'm not. I couldn't even tell you what happened in that film. It just looks
Soul
stupid.
Plane was
I
so
watched
bad
bits
in
and
theater.
pieces of it, but never the whole
Mm.
thing.
The trailer just looked dumb.
Soul Plane was so bad in theaters. BET played that shit 2 weeks after it was in theaters.
Oh
Wow.
Lord.
You remember Bring It On?
Yes.
All
Like
bring
the
it on movies
sequels.
are trash.
Anything after part one was terrible.
All bring it on movies are trash.
I didn't. I liked the first one. I didn't care for the sequels though. Home
Yeah,
Alone 3, that was bad. Oh God,
I
that was
watched
terrible.
Home Alone 3.
Shit.
yo,
Venom? You didn't like Venom?
I don't,
What?
I don't, I don't even consider Home Alone 3. I just, I don't even consider that.
Anaconda? You didn't like Anaconda? Anaconda, it didn't age. The CGI didn't age well, but I liked the film.
Yeah,
But the special effects didn't age well. Snakes on the Plane, I didn't care for.
I watched that.
And even when that film came out, there were so many other films they were like copying that film, like the title. Cause I remember seeing a zombie film called Zombies on the Plane.
What?
For real.
Yes, and it was like people had like caught a virus on the plane, and then they turned into zombies, and they were copying that whole concept after Snakes on the Plane did so well.
Niggas were just so 9/11 crazy.
Mm.
Right.
Yo, Lottery Ticket was trash.
That was trash. I didn't like that film. With Bow Wow.
Yeah, Bow Wow
What
and
Yeah.
movie?
Brandon
Lottery
Jackson,
Ticket.
Oh, Lottery Ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I didn't
remember
care for
that.
that.
Friday
And
Night.
that other film he was in, that skating film, Roll Bounce.
Yeah.
Roll Bounce.
I
I
didn't like
love
that.
Roll
You like
Bounce.
Roll Bounce?
Yeah.
I was not a fan of Bow Wow.
Yo, that scene was like, she ain't coming back. When he fucked up the car,
Mm.
Yo,
the
man.
car was like, she ain't coming back.
Sunset Park, it was okay. I love the soundtrack more than the movie.
Yeah, what's it about? I gotta watch that video.
MC8 appeared in Who Made the Potato Salad?
Yeah, he did.
What movie is that?
But who made a potato salad?
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't
No, no,
know.
no. It's pretty much it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Zion said No Limit was biting off a Scarface.
They were
They lacked originality.
every hood
I didn't
movie.
see No Limit film.
Every hood movie I saw Scarface, man. I'm gonna be with you. Even they Scarface, The Godfather.
God, there's some really trashy films.
Players Club. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good film.
Yep.
That was decent. Nick Cannon, I wasn't a fan of his stuff.
Man,
Drumline is the only one I've seen with him.
I hate that movie.
You didn't like Drumline?
What?
I hate Drumline.
Why?
I hate Nick Cannon.
Okay,
now,
I watched Drumline. I watched Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh
I
God.
even watched his show Wild and Out. That's it.
Wild 'N Out is funny. I
Yeah.
will give him that. That is a funny show.
Yep.
see, Love Don't Cost a Thing had a great cast.
Hmm.
If it wasn't for that, then that movie would have been trash too.
Right.
The Titanic cartoon. There's a cartoon version of the Titanic.
Yeah,
What?
Really?
yeah. There's three.
Seriously?
I never seen that.
Me neither.
I saw the one with Leo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. I never seen the
Me
cartoon
too.
version though.
You don't want to watch it, y'all.
Wow.
Okay.
I,
What
I,
the
I'm
hell?
I'm gonna save y'all right now. You do not.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Do y'all remember the movie Feel the Noise with Amarion?
Well,
I
fuck them
heard of that movie.
Feel the Noise? Never. I never seen it.
trash.
What's that movie he did with Marquis Houston?
You got served.
I saw that
Somebody
one.
help me.
I didn't
Trash.
like that. I didn't, did not like that.
Y'all want to do that, sir?
I don't like dance movies.
Oh, shit, I like that.
They're the most cheesiest, repetitive genres in black movies and shit.
Zion said the Ice Cube lacks originality. The reason he chose Lisa Ray was because Pac used stuff for Toss It Up. I don't remember her in the video.
What?
Lisa
Yeah,
Ray was in Toss It Up?
yeah. I think she was.
I don't even remember.
I'm gonna say this, but I felt like Ice Cube in the East Coast West Coast thing, he did try to. He was influenced by Pac a bit too much.
You think so?
Yeah, and I'm gonna explain. If you listen to the song "Gangsters Make the World Go Round,"
Mm-hmm.
listen to Ice Cube's flow, then listen to Tupac's flow and All Eyes on Me.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine Tupac on "Gangster Makes the World Go Round"? Even
Right.
the Don Mega, I've always said, Pac was calling himself a Don too.
Right.
I'm I, I'm just gonna be. I'm being real.
That's when he was coming out with shit though. Like he was coming out with crap at that time.
Well,
You know?
not yet.
Not yet.
This is Bow Down, West Coast, so not yet. We didn't
But
get,
I thought he didn't really. I thought he was calling himself Don Mega like when We Be Clubbing came out and all that.
no, he started doing that shit during the West Side Connection.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said
But
not yet.
but what like no but like when he was like actually dressing up in the suits with the gloves and all that, wasn't that like after West Side Connection?
No, that was during because he did that on the Gangster Make the World Go Round video.
Okay.
I hate that car. he was talking about that car a bit too much. That movie. You need to have my nerves about that car, that movie and shit.
There's some really trashy movies, man.
No, but love don't cost a thing though.
You like that?
What's her name? Christina Milian. She was fine in that movie.
Reagan Gomez was in it too.
Yeah.
No, she was in everything, man. Shit. Hit that car. What other hood movie? Y'all remember that one movie, Strapped?
Yes. Strapped. I haven't seen that in forever, man. You know, Fedro and Bokeem Woodbine, Chi Ali was in it. That was an HBO film.
Yeah.
Next Friday is underrated, Sam says.
I did not like Next Friday.
We're gonna talk about that.
I like Next Friday more than the actual Friday.
No.
No,
Friday
you didn't like
and
it.
Friday after next
Now
are
you're going
the-
too far.
are the best ones.
You want on back, right?
Um, 187 with Samuel L. Jackson.
Whoa.
How you feel about that film?
I never seen it.
I saw that a long time ago. I think he played like a high school teacher or something like that.
But he always was like a high school teacher, man. Nah,
Yo, stupid, yo.
Lean on Me was my movie, yo.
Lean on Me, yes.
Lean on
He
Me.
played Joe what's the dude
Joe
name?
Clark.
Joe Clark, and he had the bat and the
Yeah.
bullhorn.
Y'all just coming Batman.
That was a classic film. Yes.
Oh shit. My favorite part was when you smoke crack, don't you? No, I don't want to show.
He should have got an Oscar for that role, yo.
Yeah.
Cause he played that guy like down to a T.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have to make him do Shawshank Redemption, play a prisoner. I think that's what he got.
Right.
But I love Shawshank Redemption too. That's a classic.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you think
Dangerous Minds. I didn't like that film at all.
I never seen that.
I like the soundtrack. I didn't like the film. Like, and I saw the film. I just thought it was boring. I couldn't see Michelle Pfeiffer as a. I don't think that role was for her. Like if it was like maybe like if you give that to like like a Meryl Streep or something. I don't know. I just felt like they miscasted Michelle Pfeiffer for that. What you got against next Friday? Ronnie asks. Ronnie asks Ashley, what you got against next Friday?
It just didn't appeal to me like that. To me,
Right.
it sucked.
Yo,
This.
it wasn't for Kim Whitley, man. She made that movie for me and shit.
Yeah, she was funny.
Her
She and the
sexy,
uncle.
her sexy ass in that movie and shit. I don't give a fuck.
This Christmas, I didn't never saw that.
What?
That was actually a good movie.
With Chris Brown, I never
Yeah,
saw that
I
one.
watched that too.
It's better than a perfect Christmas.
Who's in that one?
Um, what's that month? Morris Chestnut,
Yeah, Morris
Oh Lord.
Chestnut, Gabrielle
Gabrielle.
Union, Charlie
Oh,
Murphy.
One of the
God.
worst Christmas movies ever.
Did you like
Coming, y'all. Let's dance for
did,
Santa.
did you like the Best Man Christmas?
Best Man Holiday.
That's better than the best man.
You think so?
Yes,
Wow.
I said it on Facebook and shit. A lot of people agree with me. I love influencing the culture like this, you know.
Man.
Watch what I'm about to say next. Love and basketball.
Love and Basketball was a good one.
No, it's not.
Only Reg would say Love and Basketball was a bad film, yo.
I'm sick and tired of y'all treating Love and Basketball like it's a Casablanca black movie.
Oh my God. I didn't say it was Casablanca.
Mind you, I'm drinking on some Hennessy tonight, so
Yeah, I know you drunk.
no, I'm not drunk. I'm just feeling good. I'm not drunk, so I just try to kind of man.
You're not even learning anything on the street.
Reg with the rare hot take. Coraline, I never watched that. Who's in there? Coraline.
Oh, it's that animated movie.
I never seen it. Nightmare Before Christmas, that was good.
Ain't that a white girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that little short white girl with brown hair, right?
yeah.
Okay, I figured.
Like Mike? Nah, that's Bow Wow again. I don't fuck with Bow Wow
No,
shit. Like Mike? Wow.
We're playing
Well,
basket.
are we talking like all Disney shit here? What's going on here?
that wasn't a Disney movie.
That wasn't Disney?
No.
Like Mike? Nah, I don't.
Yo, give me some raw movies, man. Give me some raw sex movies, like set it off. Like, give me. I want to talk about some raw shit, man.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I like that film. That's
Yeah.
still a timeless classic.
That's a classic,
Yeah, that was a good film.
and that's a Disney movie too.
Oh, is that what
Yeah.
you're doing now? Go around feeling
And
sorry.
I've always been a fan of Tim Burton's films, so
Go on, get out of
They
here.
better not do a sequel to that right now.
shit, who knows? Corpse Bride, I saw that one. That's Tim Burton also.
Tim
That was a
Burton.
good film. The Corpse Bride with Johnny Depp.
I'm gonna do better, sir.
I'm gonna change my ways.
I'm doing my work. What else?
Four Brothers was trash.
It's staying out of trouble.
Well, Brothers, I didn't care for that one.
What have you been thinking about all this time? Why should I believe you now?
Oh, it's one of those I'm different, but we all come from the same blood. I hate those kind of movies.
I don't
Man.
believe
Right. Mark Wahlberg is related to Tyrese, really?
Like it's just one of those movies that you know what's gonna happen. I don't want to hear it. No one's gonna die except for the mama, and Loretta Devine's gonna play the mama because she always dies in every movie.
Right. Desperados. That was I went to see Once Upon a Time in Mexico, the sequel. That one was good. That was a good film. Desperados was good.
Okay.
Waist Deep. Nah, I didn't like that one.
What?
Waist Deep. You like that? Waist
Yeah.
Deep. Maybe
No.
I've outgrown hood films. Some of these films y'all naming, I'm like, y'all really like that?
That was one of those hood movie that was so cheaply made. It's so good. That was like Baby Boy Reloaded and shit.
Baby Boy was good. I went to see Baby Boy. That was a good film. That's a classic film. I like that.
I'm gonna change my ways, Jody. I'm gonna get baptized.
That's to me that's Tyrese's best film ever.
Turn around, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care for him in the Transformers films and Waist Deep and all that other stuff, but
I
Baby
hate Transformers.
Baby Boy did his thing.
Fuck you too, nigga. You ain't my son.
Basic Instinct. That's a classic film.
You remember
What
both?
you what you think about Basic Instinct?
Oh, that was one of my
Never
favorite
watched it.
movies.
Sharon Stone showing her cooch
Yes.
on camera.
Woo!
Boy, that was controversy back then.
Oh, that white girl, can she turn around?
The shit they do now compared to back then. Wow, that should have been an NC-17, yo.
Ooh, that white girl can sure turn niggas. Shit.
Crazy,
That's the kind of white girl that got Emmett Till killed for me and shit.
right?
Let me
She had
stop.
niggas killing for her, yo.
Chill. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Y'all remember the movie Think Like a Man?
Yeah.
I only like the first one. I can't stand
Yeah,
the.
I like the first. That first one was with Megan Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that one. That was a good film.
I can easily actually play the same person. Yo, Fatal. Yo, Ashley, you gotta see Fatal though.
Oh Lord,
What?
This nigga Michael Ealy cheated on.
there wasn't enough sex in that film though.
Of
Wait,
course,
what
it's
are
cold.
you talking about?
Fatal.
I don't know that.
With Michael Ealy from Barbershop and
Oh.
what's the
Yeah, I
white
know what
girl?
you're talking about. Okay.
What's the white girl name? Hilary Swank.
Hillary Swank.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked good in that film, yo. She ain't never looked good like that.
Yeah, she ain't never looked good,
You know what I'm
yo.
saying? She got dolled up for this role.
For real.
She's like, I'm sleeping with a black man. I gotta get dolled up.
Go ahead, Hillary. Go ahead, Hillary. Show these niggas what they missing.
He's stupid.
Show these niggas what they missing and shit.
The tax collector. Yo, I had a problem with tax collector because not only did they kill off Shia LaBeouf's character, but it felt like a chunk of the film was missing. Like the editing part, they just took off like a whole chunk of the film, and I didn't understand a lot of what was going on in that film though. Paper Soldiers, I didn't like that film. Terrible. That's the first time I seen Kevin Hart in anything.
um, what's that one movie? Freedom Riders.
That was a good film. I enjoyed that. That was a good film.
They had every
Um,
group in that whole movie and shit.
A Bronx Tale. That's a classic film. Definitely like that one. Belly 2 was trash. Did not like that. You ever seen Belly 2
Trash.
with the game and Shabby Headley from Coming to America?
Why was Sherry
She needed the money.
Headley? Was Sherry Headley that desperate for money?
Yes.
And she's a dope actress, man.
She needed the money. You could tell.
Damn, play must have played her bad.
That movie was horrible. Yo. Like the nerve of the game to even title that Belly.
Fuck game, man.
You know what I mean?
And Mr. Name drop.
Donnie Darko. I can't remember if I seen Donnie Darko. It sounds familiar. I know Donnie Brasco with Al Pacino and Johnny Depp. That was a good film.
I'm gonna stay up for like 7 more minutes.
Yeah, Belly 2 was trash. I don't even consider that a sequel. That was some straight to DVD shit Game was doing.
And let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think state property was Rockefeller's way of doing belly?
Nah. That was Dame's way of just being in Hollywood with his own company, and you know what I'm saying? You know how Dame is. Dame was like getting money from big movie companies, and I think Tyler Perry owed him money.
What?
Yeah, he owed him money for like some movie that he did, and it actually was true. Like he had to pay him back or whatever.
Well, speaking of Tyler Perry, he's actually gonna make a Medea series about her prequel years when she was young.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's coming.
State property. I went to see State Property. That shit was like the most bootlegged hood film to debut in a theater ever. Like the cinematography was just so bootleg. It looked like it looked unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? And I mean there was no great acting in it. You had like basically State Property and Beanie and Memphis Bleak was in it. Jay-Z had a couple cameo scenes, but no, it wasn't no great film. I love the soundtrack over the film actually.
Or Jay's talking about kidnap the bitch.
Right. And yeah, he's like in the car, like rolling up a blunt. He's like, well, kidnap the bitch. Like, he didn't say too much in that film. He's like, just kidnap the bitch, you know? I'm like, what am I like seeing here, bro?
Ash has to go to sleep, so shout
Right.
out to Ash and shit.
Shout out to Ashley. And Bleak got killed in the film.
She's,
Chasing Ash, he got killed. The chick set him up at the hotel.
she's like, I'm gonna look real good for y'all, baby.
Yeah. Right. Set that nigga up. I'm like, yo, this movie is hilarious.
Yo, you know what my favorite saying in Baby Boy is?
Mm.
When Jordy's mom was like, "Go in the house." He's like, bring me back a cheeseburger. Go in
Right.
the house.
That movie was great. That's the best Tyrese film ever to me. You know what I'm saying? That's his best acting. Half Past Dead, I didn't like that. That's with Ja Rule and Corrupt, and I think Steven Seagal was in that. I didn't like that film.
That just sounds trash.
That film was hard. Steven Seagal don't even make good films no more. Like, all his shit is on Netflix now.
Remember the cookout?
Yes, I remember that. Who was in that again?
Ja Rule, Queen Latifah,
That
Danny.
was when there was like a player that went to the NBA or something.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Megan Good, Farrah Fawcett.
Blue
Yeah.
is the warmest color. I don't know that film. A French lesbian film, Rachel? I definitely ain't seen that.
They send that to me, bro.
Yo, what y'all be watching, yo? A French lesbian film? No, never seen that. Bad Lieutenant, I saw that one. I think there was a reboot with Ava Mendes, I want to say. I forget, but yeah, I remember seeing Bad Lieutenant like way back. SWAT. I didn't like you talking about the movie based on the TV show. I didn't like that. That was with Colin Farrell and LL Cool J, Samuel L. Jackson. I didn't care for that film.
Hey, Ray Sean, nothing's too raw for me, man.
A French lesbian film? You gonna watch that?
Nigga, I got the sex book. What the fuck is too raw for me?
That's a. Are you into lesbians, Reg? That's your thing.
I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, he's the one that's putting that out on the chat. Like, I just thought y'all just throwing out movie recommendations.
So he said his Nymphomaniac. That's a raw film for you, Reg. Oh, Nymphomaniac is on Netflix, I think. That's been on there for years though. I never watched it.
Oh wow.
Did y'all hear new Kanye West doc? Yeah, that's coming out on Netflix. I don't think he's directly involved in it though. It's not authorized by him. Y'all remember this song, "The River" by Noel Gordon?
I hate that song.
The River? It doesn't sound familiar. Falling Down was good. That's a good movie with Michael Douglas. That was a good film.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio Zion, man. You already know.
You spelled Gemini wrong, Zion. BJ, what's good? You late? You missed the whole discography.
I told you.
We talking terrible hood films. Well, we actually gonna do a show about that, worst hood films all time. We just talking movies in general.
Yo, did every rapper have to be in a movie and shit? I'm just saying.
Does any rapper have a what?
Did every rapper have to be in a movie?
Have a what?
Did every rapper have to be in a movie?
That's where the money's at for them. You know, thanks to Will Smith. That's where the money's at. I've seen some films with like your favorite rapper, and the films were trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen films with Big Pun, and the films was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because your favorite rapper gonna be in the film don't mean it's gonna be good.
Thicker than water. How can we forget that?
Trash. Fat Joe Mac 10. Trashy film. You know? Who else? A whole bunch. Fat Joe was also in the Empire film with him and John Leguizamo. That was a trashy film too. Would you agree with me if I said autotune destroyed hip hop? No, I don't think hip hop is destroyed because of autotune. That autotune ever to me is past already. You remember Shotters? You watch Shotters?
Never seen that.
That's actually on streaming. I believe that's on Amazon Prime right now. With Louis Rankin, rest in peace, Louis Rankin.
That Black Cat Wesley Snipes.
Soul Sister. I don't remember that song by Bilal.
Well, that's a dope song.
That's a dope song.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna end it off at night 'cause I gotta get up early. Well, this has been a dope breakdown. Um, I'm gonna go on a little break from doing reviews for about a week and stuff like that, trying to get some shit organized. But we do got the Trackmasters breakdown this Sunday,
Yes.
which that's gonna be very dope.
Yep.
And I guess everyone wants me to do Eric Sermon next, so
Eric Sermon beat battle.
yeah, after
Oh
Trackmasters.
shit. Oh wow.
Oh, y'all ain't ready for Sermon. Y'all ain't ready. Yeah,
Oh wow.
that might be a trade 20 Trackmaster shit.
That's gonna be good. Cause Eric Sermon, one of my favorite producers all time. So
Yeah. I'm also gonna do the unsung video tonight too. I just gotta take him back and
okay, I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
oh okay, well
I've been busy on Instagram Live this whole week, so I'm gonna definitely watch it after this.
okay, just let me know whenever you're ready and shit.
Okay.
All right, but thank you so much.
Oh shit! You did you send me the video?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it to you again.
Okay.
But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all Sunday. Peace.
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 Oh, South Central was dope.